Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
Batman, my favorite character.
I've got quite the episode for you tonight, kids, here on We Are the Knights, the Batman podcast. Because, again, yes, it is the end of the month. It is an Azrael issue, but Lilith is still here.
Yeah.
Yes, I am Phil. Like I said, Lilith is here because, yes, the universe hates her because, yes, we're doing Azrael 6 through 9 on episode 169.
Nice.
And of course, we have Azrael himself.
Justin the Owl flapping back in.
And second guessing being on this podcast, it is Russell.
Howdy, y'all.
I was gonna change my little lower third from yesterday, but it kind of applies on this one too. So I just let it ride.
It does apply. It totally applies.
All I gotta say, Russell, is come on. You think it's bad here? You could be roped into doing Hulk 2099 again. Come on.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
Not enough 6s and 9s and 420s in the world, my friend.
I'm still convinced that that's the worst comic book I have ever read in my 30 years on this planet.
Yeah. No. Rogozar's introduction.
Oh,
sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing will ever top that. That is the worst comic book.
Brian Michael Bendis created character when he was on Superman, so basically his take on.
Well, I haven't read that, so
don't. It's fine.
It sounds pretty
I don't hate you that much, Russ. I'd never recommend that book to anyone.
I didn't realize you hated me at all, Lilith. Hey.
Oh, you're new here. I hate everybody. Phil, tell him.
How am I new?
I hate everybody equally.
You are a human being, so you automatically get in.
You're not a dog, so you don't have my loyalty.
I mean, he's close. I heard he lays on the couch and licks himself.
That's true.
We got Noel in the chat. Warning to the podcast listeners. Warning to the podcast listeners.
I'm back, baby. Noel hates everyone but me, kind of. You're a human being, Noel. You're on the list.
But see, Lilith,
you guys are the tolerable humans.
Yeah. But keep any boobs away from Noel because they scare him. So you gotta watch out.
There's a few boobs in these issues tonight.
Oh, only if it's splat.
Oh gosh.
And I totally agree on that one.
Splat boobs.
Splat is to boobs as Liefeld is to feet. Just you don't want any of it.
2 in a row. We mentioned Liefeld.
Yeah. We just made fun of him last time. Yeah.
I sense a theme afoot tonight, kids.
What is this, a Quentin Tarantino movie?
Oh, no, it's personal life.
Yikes.
Noel says, I am not a human. I'm a punk. And then he says, yes, she speaks the truth.
E. Brewster.
Punky Brewster.
Whoa.
Stay away from that fridge.
What? You don't remember that very special episode? Listen, kids used to get trapped in those refrigerators all the time, I guess.
Especially Kyle Rayner's girlfriend.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, again, I probably haven't watched this since they first aired. Yeah, Punky Brewster got trapped in a refrigerator, and Gary.
No, it was her friend. The black friend got trapped in the refrigerator.
Noel says,
she made it out though.
Noel says, "Lil fat old." She
Yes, I'm old enough to have a legit crush on Soleil Moon Frye. Yes.
Well, everyone should. All right, so should we get to these issues? Lil says
No.
Speaking of boobs of great proportion, Talia's in this issue, so
and Sister Lily, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
but
only is
worst of
Talia
all,
in
Brian. Stanley would be
Yeah.
disappointed.
Oh, God, Brian's tits are massive.
He's giving Kingpin a run for his money, huh, Russell?
The Lazarus Pit did him all sorts of favor.
He's got him tucked and snatched, baby.
Oh! That Lazarus Pit better than a trip to LA, huh?
Yeah.
Brazil, even.
Oh, yeah.
Alcoholism did wonders for my tits. I love it.
Alcohol gave me abs.
Oh.
Do it. Some of these drops are going to happen here. You guys may fall through the plane.
That's
It's okay.
true.
It's a hollow earth. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
where Kong lives, guys.
We're gonna hang out with the
Oh,
Saurians.
wait, we're doing hot takes again.
Oh yeah, Lilith told me only some birds are real.
Only some. Like the one in the bottom left corner.
Exactly.
I still, I don't know. I haven't met him in person. I'm still not convinced he's real.
That's true. I could be an AI. I could be an
First
AI.
Deep fake. Deep fake.
Boy, I like this, man. I get some of the pressure taken off because Lilith can open this stuff too. So yeah,
I got you, buddy.
thanks.
I gotta get my practice in for the new full stream ahead launching in February. Suck it. I got the first shot off today.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I
Nice.
love it.
All right.
Let's get into this Denny O'Neil obsession / corporate welfare book.
Corporate welfare.
I'm just now obsessed with is Justin an AI who likes biscuits. Is there?
My
Wait a minute. I think my code got loose on the internet a couple of years ago. Now that I think about it. Uh-oh, Justin might be Ultron, guy.
I had streams.
Well, if you
now
follow him on-
I'm free.
Well, if you follow him on Facebook, you know what segment of humanity and what part of their anatomy he's going to destroy. So.
They had it coming. I side with Justin always. Get it? They had it coming.
Taste
All
the
right.
biscuits.
Peg the patriarchy.
Oh,
Put on a shirt, Phil, please and thank you. I'm gonna need that by the time I get down there this spring / summer.
Phil, it's like I'll take a crate of those, please. All right.
I got a t-shirt gun too, so don't tempt me.
Oh, that
Yeah,
reminds me.
bring
I think I did already tell Justin. If anyone has a rocket launcher for rent or sale, yes, we need that by the time Lilith gets up here. So
You might not want to put that on the general internet, especially with my NSA agent listening in.
satire and parody.
If you get a knock on your door, you'll know why.
No. That's no. No, that's just what we call male genitalia here.
Big bazooka.
I can offer you a letter to join the Order of Saint Dumas.
It's the Saint Dumbass.
Boy. No Lazarus Pit for you, Russell.
That's okay.
Or Russell looks like he's getting a headache. Noel says, I think that's too much.
We haven't even started talking about the issues yet.
That's mellow yellow. Come on.
Yeah, there's
That's
no
the
substitute for
globulus.
Mountain Dew.
Oh,
Globulus.
you have to go take a globulus. All right. Let's
Some
get into-
people like both.
Oh, you swing both ways. Okay.
I swing both ways.
Mountain Dew, mellow yellow. Okay.
I feel like you're only doing that to dodge criticism, but I'll let it slide this time.
Oh,
Listen, when you drink as much Mountain Dew as me, Sometimes you have to switch it up so that you still like Mountain Dew.
Oh, you're taking a tolerance break.
Tolerance break.
Yes.
Yep.
I like
That's something Justin and I can understand. Okay.
Totally.
And Mellow Yellow tastes different enough.
On Baja Blast anniversary year, how dare you, sir? And it's available everywhere. You're taking a break.
That blew my mind that is 20 years old. I would have guessed that Baja Blast was 10 years old.
Yeah.
Russell is old because, time's slipping away from YouTube, bud.
Yeah, it's happening already.
I mean, I thought he was going to say we drink as much Mountain Dew as Russell does. He was sick of seeing the fifth dimension.
I spend too much money on tobacco and Mountain Dew.
Something he might have in common with Brian. Brian, I don't know. Seems the type.
Yes, Russell Cole. Do you have any Mountain Dew?
We all have our vices.
That's true.
Is that a Rolls Royce Ghul is driving at the beginning of the issue? So it's like a big body old school with that's definitely I think that might be one of those newer fangled Rolls Royces.
Ghul says, why do we even talk about comics here? I'm waiting on an okay soda now.
I'm wanting an okay soda now.
Okay.
See sponsors. See sponsors.
Yes.
We got that subliminal messaging down.
Give
if
us
it ain't
some
Arby's, it ain't the meats.
Not the meat.
And I went to an Arby's a few years ago, and we actually ate inside, and we could hear the people ordering at the window, and this lady came through and was like, "Yeah, I need a couple of your tacos." The lady was like, "Tacos?
Do you mean gyro? Which
She
is not even the way you're
she-
supposed to pronounce that either.
No, she meant the euro, but she was like the Arby's lady was like, "Did you mean our euro?" Well, I don't fucking know.
Listen, to be fair, it is a taco. If a hot dog is a taco, a euro is a taco as well. Sorry to break it to you kids.
It's a Mediterranean taco. That's all it is. But
island.
Just bless them when they say corn tortilla. Just yep, you got it, sister.
Yeah.
I've heard tortilla. I've heard jalapeno. I've heard it all.
Welcome to Kentucky.
Yeah. I'm not too sure Azrael Ghul isn't from Kentucky. Like he pretends to put on fancy airs, but Talia's kind of comparing him to
like
Azrael.
Somebody from Kentucky.
Oh, he's trying to pimp out his daughter.
Oh,
God.
L.A.
No, that.
And
Chinese...
why is he dressed like Doctor Strange in this story?
That was my question. I had forgotten about this look.
He's putting on his best wares for the guests. See.
Yep. I don't want to wear green for the guests. That's only for.
So
to let him know I got money. It's got to match his car. Hello.
Is there a synopsis?
You got to coordinate.
Or are we just going in on it?
I know. I think we should just chuck the Azrael plan and just do random bullshit every month. Yeah,
that's exactly.
It would be a better plan, but that's the Azrael's #1 hater. You might not want to make your plans off of that one.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
All right.
But Fallen Angel, really? That's what we're gonna name this arc? It's like, babes, who are you kidding with Azrael? Fallen asshole? Yeah, I would have went.
DC's Moon Knight?
Oh, random bullshit. How will we know it? No, I knew it.
You met Salty and Petty Babes.
Yeah, come on. We have to give you that every week. No, come on. All right. Yes, I do have a synopsis. Azrael #6.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
We're doing them all.
Hey-oh. All right. Azrael #6. Fallen Angel, The Temptation. Writer, Mr. Dennis O'Neill. Penciler, Barry Kitson. Inker, James Pascoe. Colorist, Demetrius Basocus. And Digital Hellfire.
Digital
No
Hellfire.
relation. No relation.
That's you want.
Editor-in-chief, Big Fat Globulus.
Oh, letterer Ken Brzezinski and editors Archie Goodwin and Chuck Kim. Azrael
He's
faces.
only an assistant editor, I'll have you know.
Oh, okay.
You better put your whole respect on Archie Goodwin's name.
Oh, and then we are talking at DC properties, so yes, Noel says F Chuck Dixon.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere he got a chill on.
Yes.
So what did I do?
Why was he busy making America great somewhere? I don't know.
Guys, enough. We're gonna have to burn under our protocol this until I get my damn autograph.
I know you want your Chuck Dixon autographs.
Those alternative comics are gonna be worth something once they're signed. I'm telling you.
Azrael faces Ra's al Ghul and demands the release of Brian, and Sister Lilhy. Although Brian convinces Azrael to stop the hostilities, it is Ra's al Ghul who sends out 5 assassins against Azrael to test his abilities. Azrael defeats them, but during the fight, Brian falls out of a window and dies.
Should have stayed dead.
However, Ra's al Ghul revives Brian using the Lazarus Pit. Then he offers Azrael money, power, immortality, and as well as his daughter Talia.
Yeah.
Listen, to quote Cat Williams, the devil can't create nothing, not even for his followers. So I mean, this is the move. This is the only correct move that Azrael has.
Superior puss.
Would you like a
think he's
slice of
interested
my
in that.
daughter?
I'm sorry, but I just don't think. I think Azrael may be ace. I don't know.
At this point, yeah.
I think the sir
I
doth
think
protest
so.
too much.
He's a bird.
Yeah.
Well,
Only good Brian is a dead Brian.
I mean,
I agree.
during Night Quest, man, he was lusting after Catwoman. You know, he's like,
It's true.
oh, remember?
And like I said,
he
the sir doth protest
Yeah.
too much.
has the
He was
one
taking out
moment
his
in this
pent up
arc.
sexual attention out on the boy. So I'm just saying.
The one moment
I
in this
read
arc,
that.
he's like, she's very pretty, and that's it.
Yeah.
Ew,
And-
girls.
And then, well, then he starts eating animals and acting like a raving lunatic. So you know,
Yeah.
the second guessing being here wasn't a joke.
Yes, but of course, Azrael thinks he is already a slave of this system and refuses to take the offer of Ra's al Ghul. Well,
What do you think would have
that-
been if he did take on his offer?
yeah, but you think about this, Lilith. Remember, it is Talia Butch that is Bruce Wayne's sloppy seconds.
Oh man,
True. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not convinced that they actually had sex at this point. Like I said, they can tell me that Damon's his son all they want to, but we all know he's Deathstroke's son. Bruce gets
Yeah.
cucked. I'm sorry, that's just what
Yeah.
it is.
Bruce Wayne's
That's
a
the
pillow princess.
subtext. Like, how long? I mean, only on Earth 2 does he have a kid? Like, think about it, guys. Let's really think about it.
well, if it was Deathstroke, does that mean Talia was like what 13 at the time? You know.
Oh yeah, she's too old for him. That math don't
Yeah,
work. Well.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if I make fun of Hal Jordan, it's fair enough. It's fair enough. Fair is fair.
Slade Wilson, why don't you have a seat right over there? Yeah, right over there.
Who should I see here is Chris Hansen.
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
I expected nothing different tonight.
He's like, things are going according to plan, even though they don't look. Everything looks like it's off the rails.
Chaos is
It
the
is.
plan. We're right on.
Chaos
plan.
is the plan.
Throw away the plan.
I mean, at least the art's nice.
The art is
Well,
great.
Is
yeah,
it?
it's Kitson.
I ain't afraid of those boobs.
I liked the art in this.
Yeah.
I like the art, but I think some of the faces are weird. But I mean,
I think
That's
that it's not enough attention to background. Personally, I don't think
Yeah.
it pops enough. The foreground and the background, I don't think it pops enough. There's not enough separation for me. But
I mean, I love the scene where like the assassins try to kill Azrael and he just smashes up against those posts. But that was like the highlight for me because everything else was weird or gross or didn't make sense. Like, how is
Yeah.
that how you beat Ra's al Ghul? He's just like, I reject your offer. And he's like, I respect that. And that's
I
it.
know he never respected it from Batman.
Yeah, he just lets it go just like that. And also like throwing Brian in the Lazarus pit, like I always thought that Ray's was like really selective about who he allowed
Anything
bathing
to
in this
his
little pit.
ends. The
Yeah.
ends justify the means. So if
That's
he's
true.
got a,
I mean,
Yeah.
an
I
unworthy,
guess
so be it.
Raish is Denny's baby, so I guess he thinks I can just do whatever the hell I want. So
The
Right.
plot demands it.
Yes.
I mean, what kind of personality must Talia must have? Because all the guys are turning her down. Right? You can have all my money and my daughter. Nah, it's okay, kid.
Well, he probably just feels sorry for her when he's offering. He's making that offer to every guy that comes to the to the pit.
And then the
You wanna
part
be
that
the
got
new
me, the part that got me is that Lilhy had never taken a bath.
Well, I think they said not a hot one.
Yeah. The
You know
water
how they
was
treat
always
nuns, don't you? I mean,
The
not
water
being
was
dead
always-
serious, guys.
You know
the
her
water was
coochie
always freezing
stank.
cold.
Her coochie stank.
Ross, don't be an incel. Come on. Don't be an incel. Don't give me a must be bubblegum pink. Please don't.
No,
I play enough
wouldn't.
Call of Duty. I don't need that here too, bud.
Oh, well, I'm married. I
I like women, not married ones.
no, I'm
No,
just
he's
saying.
an equal opportunity offender.
I know.
If it was a guy, he would have said his butthole stinks or something.
Racial. Well, poor. John Paul Valley hasn't bathed ever either. I don't think so.
He was living in the Batcave for months.
Why do you think they made him armor to keep that stank in? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he slept in it.
He smelled the bats and they were like, holy crap, man, we gotta
The
burn
only-
this one.
Why?
The only one.
Why do
The
you
only
think he's
moisture.
virgin? Why do you think he's still a virgin?
He had to take a globulus.
That was the only time he took the armor off.
I mean, he
I
smells
had
like.
Taco Bell last night.
Well, I mean, he smells like crap because he's a blonde biscuit. Even Justin wouldn't touch. Come on.
Yeah. No,
His
he's gonna have
best
to do
friend is
better
an
than
alcoholic ex-psychiatrist that's homeless, of course.
It all tracks.
That's right. It's fun. He was living on the street too. So I mean, he hadn't showered for
Yeah.
months. Then he went to live on the street. So yeah.
Out on the streets for a living.
My favorite quote in this issue is, "But I have had medical training."
yeah, right. And check out the ad that we get on the back of the floppy issue.
For Batman Forever.
Yeah. Boom.
That's enough said right there, ain't it?
Yeah.
I enjoy the Talia panels. I'm just I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah. Don't be an incel, Lilith.
Yeah, the new cell.
I wonder if my wrist is
A
ready.
lot of people actually hate Talia for whatever reason. I don't. Like she doesn't, like it's the zipper thing. Like she doesn't have a zipper right now. So like this is peak Talia before the zipper that is unfixable.
Does she have the same zipper problem as Black Cat?
I think even slightly worse.
Oh, yeah.
I heard Ray wake up somewhere.
What?
Black Cat?
Gobble gobble.
Felicia Hard E.
The hard master. The hard master.
Yeah.
I
That's just a
think
really
that
nice
this is too many issues to deal with this though. Personally, I think this could have been 2 issues.
Yeah, if this was anyone other than Denny, I don't think Ra's al Ghul would have got this many issues.
No, let's not jinx it. Let's hope he doesn't get thrown in. Let's not jinx it.
Yeah, don't celebrate too hard, Noel. You'll wish him back into the race.
He is a Floridian, so
Until the beginning of this episode, I had forgotten that his name was Brian. And
not me.
The dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Spelled different.
At least it's not Brian B. Brian.
B. Brian Blair.
B. Brian.
Would it have been worse if it was Brian O'Brien?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
His
It
name's
can always be worse.
That's true.
His name should have been Phil Phillip.
Philip Phillips.
Felipe Phillips.
All right. So next issue.
Yeah, let's do
God,
it.
do
Issue
we
7.
have to talk about the next issue?
It only
Yeah, we do. We do. I know it's not 6 and it's not 9, but we have to
Oh
do
my
everything in between.
God.
Hey-oh.
We have to do everything in between.
You know that meme
You're welcome
going
for that
around?
drop.
It's not the 6, it's not the 9. We have to do everything in between.
Scream it!
You know that viral meme where it's just The Rock saying it's the biggest piece of dog shit? That's this issue.
I hope he was looking in the mirror when he said it, though.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Oops. Sorry.
Stone Cold was always better.
Stone Cold was right all this time. Damn it. Kirk Angle too. Oh no. I was thinking I was the best face I was seeing the whole time.
Oh, speaking of stinky holes.
Dick the Cock Johnson.
Wait, I have that on my hard drive. Please don't ruin it.
It's funny because we said Justin had that on his hard drive in the last episode.
Again, interchangeable.
Yes.
Chasm and
Relatable
the
content.
Goblin Queen.
My favorite biscuit.
All
Oh
right.
man.
Azrael.
Okay.
Can I,
This one is nightmare fuel, so I don't blame you for wanting to skip it. Like that panel of him being that caged beast eating the heart. Like, no.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
but that poor monkey, that gorilla, what did they
I
do to
know.
it?
Oh, yeah, I
How
gotta
many things have I had to check Diddy O'Neill's old hard drives? I'm very worried about.
You know what, Phil? Just to hell with your synopsis. I'll give you a synopsis right now.
Don't shock them.
Azrael's not even human. He's part monkey.
Shock the monkey.
What the fuck am I reading? What happened here?
Don't you put that on Kentucky.
Oh my god.
Azrael shows up in a random
God.
cave, and there's a guy in there that's just stuttering, poking monkeys with sticks, and he's got a fetus, and he's like, "Hey, Azrael, you're not it. Your mother was a monkey."
My sister
Better than your uncle being a monkey, I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
I do have my favorite quote from this issue, though. It's very out of context, but it looks as though it has no bottom.
Oh yeah.
What does the monkey?
I want to know.
Okay. I think
Monkey bottoms.
Hold on. I think we've seen the birth of something. Every so often, I will need a redneck synopsis. So, Russell.
Yes.
Here's what happened this time.
I love that.
He's like
My redneck,
Luis from
my
freaking
redneck really
Ant-Man.
shows. Yeah. I was disgusted by this issue because it just didn't make any sense.
I think
So-
Diddy was spending some time with Grant Morrison. You know? Or as the case
So
may be.
did Azrael's dad dick down the monkey, and then they took the fetus out of the monkey and, and started torturing?
Are you
the
saying
fetus?
he's the OG Caesar from Planet of the Apes? Is that what you're suggesting? Because how dare you, sir? Those are some of my favorite movie franchises.
Oh, mine too. But holy shit!
I always assumed it was a test tube thing. Like they took
Yeah.
like the sperm of the father and the egg of the monkey, and they did test tube stuff with it.
Listen to what you're saying. Listen.
It would make more sense if he was a pig man, technically.
Pigman,
You're welcome for
Pigman.
He's a man bear pig.
Man, bear,
South Park. Excellent job, Justin.
I didn't know that John Paul Valley was Al Gore.
Oh!
Super cereal guy. Super cereal.
Super cereal.
Cereal.
Oh my God.
Wild like an animal.
That's never been more
Nom
accurate.
nom 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 nom.
Nom nom nom.
I literally had to stop reading this at one point and was like, I'm done. I don't want to read.
A horrid stench sweeps over him, filling him with churning nausea. Russell's like, "Yep, me too." Me too.
Yeah.
Wild like an animal.
You know,
No, I invented that, you dick.
I've said enough. I'll let you all talk about this monstrosity.
All right, hold on. Azrael, Brian, and Sister Lilhy continue their travel through the Middle East. Finally, Azrael meets the Grey Abbot, who holds the secrets regarding the origin of Jean Paul Valley. Azrael learns that he had been ripped from his mother's womb, incubated, combined with fluids of ancient beasts, and then tortured with electricity in order to become the Azrael after being born.
So they're definitely not Catholic.
This revelation drives Azrael into a frenzy. Why
They
not?
don't believe in that. They don't believe in test tube babies, babes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say there's no abortion here. So what? Oh yeah, you're true. Yeah. Wait. You're talking about hypocritical religious people? No.
Yeah.
No.
No way.
No. Come on, Noel,
Bible
chime in.
man.
Come on, Noel, chime in. Hypocritical religious people? That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Never.
Not even in fiction.
I
That's
just
right.
I just feel Noel rising to full power. Hypocritical religious people?
Yeah.
They could have kept this, honestly. Like this flabber, my flabber was gasted. Like, just what?
I
Yeah,
know.
even I-
Like some
even I
ancient
can't defend
super
this
soldier
one.
program or something. Yeah, I don't know.
But they could have taken one step further and just made God his daddy. Like, just take the step.
Oh,
Yeah. It's just
Come
so
in,
out of
so
left field.
anybody. So anybody.
oh my God! The story drove Noel insane too. Now he's just repeating himself.
Yeah.
Chuck Dixon.
Nobody told Dave.
Everyone tell
But yeah,
Dave.
I don't like, honestly, this was like so crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
I
like,
can't defend this
think
one.
Denny hates him as much as I do.
I can defend a lot of stuff, but yeah, I can't defend this.
Then why
issue.
100 some issues?
Bonkers.
I'm going to assume that they never reference this again.
I
don't-
mean, they might
Do you
like a
remember-
line of like, oh, he's half animal, but yeah, eventually they kind of never.
They're
met.
definitely not going to bring that up in the new issues.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
that new miniseries made it more divine, right? Like he was an
Yes.
actual angel.
Oh, right.
And
It's to cover up this
That-
monstrosity.
Yeah.
that works. That works a lot better for me. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean, as origins go, how were you created? My father spanked the monkey.
And you thought
You mean
Terry
your
had it bad.
your father spunked the monkey is what you mean.
Yeah. So bizarre.
It's a
Even-
bridge
taste
too
the
far. We're gonna have to call
monkey.
you Jerry
Taste the
Conway now.
goodness of the monkey.
No,
Taste that
Mom.
monkey sauce. Taste the
Talk about
goodness
your
of
That
monkey
monkey
bones.
sauce.
I mean, no offense
That
to
was-
Denny O'Neil, but did he receive a strongly worded letter from the ASPCA or something?
I don't see it in the letter. So
Man.
again, who was really reading Azrael besides you and Ray and Justin? Phil?
Ray
didn't
was
even read
reading
this at the
Azrael.
No, I'm just joking.
No.
I wouldn't besmirch Ray's good name like that.
I'm like,
No,
God.
he was reading Darkhawk or something. No, he wasn't reading this.
Yeah.
Even worse. But
Yeah, in
I'd take
95,
Darkhawk
Actually, I
over
wasn't
Azrael.
reading this. I read this many years later, so I wasn't keeping up.
so
with
it's just Phil and Denny. Okay, confirmed.
So yeah, it's so.
So you mean to
bizarre.
tell me Phil kept this afloat for 100 issues?
No, like Lil said, Denny was probably operating this at a loss. It's just like here's
corporate welfare?
Like honestly, I don't hear people talk about Azrael a lot. Like I read a lot of fan
No.
fiction, DC related fan fiction, all kinds of stuff. Like I just very rarely hear people bring up.
I
Azrael.
mean, he's not the most charismatic character. I mean,
No.
Duh.
she almost threw that one up. Duh. All right. Well, should we move along then to the next one?
Yes,
Yeah.
let's forget this atrocity happened. This is a crime
Yeah.
against humanity.
Again, this should be the worst Azrael week out of the whole thing. So,
Mm.
And it happened to fall through 6.
Oh.
Well, I'm still trying to figure it out, but this was not it.
well, at least you're here to boost our spirits, Lilith. Boy,
Yeah, always.
who thought? Well, you were a cheerleader, so
Fear leader.
fear.
Fear leader. I like that. I
You
like
cheer
that.
for these fucking losers on their To quote Bring It On, the cheerleaders did have more trophies than the football team.
It makes more sense. Make more sense.
Are we sure that Liefeld didn't draw the cover for this next one because it looks terrible?
I think it might have been Frank Miller.
Yeah, that cover does scream.
Your mother's a whore.
Your monkey, your uncle's a monkey.
No. Shh, everyone, shut up, Lilith. I need a clean job. Your mother's a monkey whore.
Oh no, I'm not saying that.
Your mother's a monkey whore.
You're gonna scare Ray again, Russell. Jeez.
Scream it. Scream it.
Scream it.
I just have to say there was a very gratuitous panel, and I was like, "Who do you think you are, Spider Woman?"
Yeah, that I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
the same thing.
Yes.
Your spine no longer exists.
Letting it
You're-
all hang out.
Gravity is no longer a theory.
That's some 90s. That's some 90s spine right there.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right. So Azrael number 8, September 1995. Azrael at large. The silence.
Oh, we wish. He just goes
If
on
only.
and
I-
on.
If only.
He doesn't talk
O'Neill,
much in this. So.
No, everyone else does. Dennis O'Neill, writer, pencilers, Barry Kitson, Scott Eaton, inker James Pascoe and Kurt Schultz, colorist Demetrius Pascos, and digital Hellfire again.
Digital Hellfire.
Letterer Ken Brzezinnik and editor Archie Goodwin and Chuck Kim. Oh, that should be the new name for a full stream ahead, Lilith. Digital Hellfire.
I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are they still in business?
Probably doing something.
Oh yeah, they're specializing in coloring comic books during the 90s. Oh, this was their first job coloring Azrael,
Oh, poor
Oh,
souls. They
God.
probably did quit.
and it continued to work over that title until it went out of business.
Really? For the whole thing?
Well, I don't know if it might be until
Wait,
the
I
company
think
went out of
they
business.
worked on Vampirella. Maybe is. I think they
Maybe.
did work on Vampirella.
Hold on, let me see. Oh wait, what?
Oh,
the
the
oh, yeah,
Dynamite
yeah.
one?
Yeah, the first work was in 1995 for Harris Comics on the title Vampirella Shadow.
Oh, Harris. Yeah.
There was a Vampirella Shadowhawk?
Yeah.
Yes, there
Bro,
was.
you thought
Oh,
Spider-Man
man.
has cash grabs? Vampirella has cash grabs, my friend.
Yep.
Like
There was a-
ridiculous. They're
There
also
was a
kind of good though.
Vampirella
not gonna lie.
Catwoman. There was a Vampirella Catwoman. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
Yep.
I
I've got a lot
see
of
what
that
they were doing there.
Those boobs scare me.
Superior
like-
Puss.
They should
That's
just
like
call that
just-
book Spank Bank.
No, I
Superior
believe
puss.
I believe that was the title of the series Lady Death was Spank.
Oh, I thought that was the creator-owned book by Jim Ballant.
Purgatory, anybody?
Oh, jeez.
Is that going to be on the Lost Library of Legend?
No. I don't think that'll make an appearance.
Oh my
Evil
God,
Ernie.
Russell, there you go. You need to do your version of Lost Library of Legends and just call it the Spank.
If you don't do it, I'll take it. Oh,
Yeah.
Hey,
You
that's
can
a
have
new
that one,
segment for
Lilith.
Patreon, Phil.
Yes.
I'll do like the Lost Library, but it's just the shittiest comics that ever existed. That's
the
what
worst
I'll
ones
cover.
in the world.
Welcome back to Hulk 2099.
No,
Oh,
NFL Super
29
Pro.
all the time.
no.
Just a loop. I found something else to hate.
Anybody want some NFL Super Pro?
Oh,
Anybody got that last issue of Alf?
Oh. What about that NASCAR comic that got nominated for an Eisner?
What? Somebody sold their soul for that one. Not my business.
I did this for Dale Earnhardt. He died for our sins.
all right. After 8, still in a frenzy, Azrael returns to the laboratory of Grey Abbott, where he not only knocks out Abbott, but also kills and feeds off some of his animals. Brian,
tasty.
Brian, and Sister Lilhy are able to retrieve Azrael and take a hovercraft to leave the area. Brian also took some books from the laboratory with him, but a little later, the hovercraft is attacked by some helicopters.
A Thanos copter?
Into the chopper. So, I mean, yeah, Azrael acted all animal here. I mean, you see that look he gave Sister
He's
Lilhy?
like, well, when in Rome.
I thought he was going to give it to her right there.
He's going to give it to her Azrael style, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
The worst way, worse than the. I thought there was nothing worse than missionary, but no, Azrael style sounds way worse.
Lily on a cross, if you know what I mean.
Hey, that would have been the worst 10 seconds of her life.
That was generous, Phil.
That's generous.
Well, maybe twice.
Are you counting the zip down too, or what?
It would have taken her
He is
2
wearing
hours to
armor.
wash the stink off,
He is,
though.
he is wearing armor, Lilith.
It would have
I
been
think the cop put peace moves right to the side. I think that's how that works.
Can we stop talking about Justin's wardrobe for a second?
If Azrael is half animal, does that mean he has one of those like dog penises that are all
No, it's a duck penis.
Corkscrew.
It's like a cat penis that has barbs on it.
Or like an alligator where it wraps around and then goes.
You get a rat on your alligator.
I'm glad Denny's not here to hear this.
I can
We love
make
you,
my
Denny.
penis morph into any type of penis.
We love you,
Get a rat
Denny.
on your alligator back, bro. Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for guns and penises.
I love how Brian's like, I think he's gonna kill us. And he's like, no, I wasn't really worried. This guy, if you think that's a possibility.
And Sister Lily's like, well,
I mean, I know people hang out with me, but I don't know why people hang out with Azrael.
and Sister Lily's like, well, at least he's not going to do anything to you before he kills you.
Yeah. And Lily has that moment where she's like, I'm cute. I'm cute.
I've never eaten anything other than dried grains and water before.
This is a fruit? My gosh. I'm in heaven.
I've eaten nothing but dried grains and I've taken cold baths, but my hair is so lustrous.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the grain.
Yeah.
You really should never feed your dog a grain-free diet. Just saying. It's not good for them.
Oh, so you're saying her coat is nice and shiny because of the
Exactly.
She's like very fit for somebody who was basically eating gruel for her whole life.
They have a high intensive calisthenics program.
Well, you saw how giant that castle was. There was no elevators in there. She had to go all up and down the stairs.
Walking miles, yeah.
And the breast implants of Saint Dumas are well in effect here.
Yes.
I was gonna say
They have all the secrets. That's where they keep all the secrets.
I was gonna say it must have been a lot of lung workouts. Yeah.
Or like a lung blower. You know what I mean?
Wow!
Not
That's what I
saying
mean.
sexy nun is a fetish, but sexy nun is a fetish.
No, my. Saint Dumas, it's better to give and receive.
It's pronounced dumbass.
It most definitely is.
Especially for these issues, it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Let
20
me
cover.
move on.
But I do like the confrontation panels. I think those are very well
Yes.
done.
What
The action panels are great. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with the art in any of these issues. I mean, yeah,
The
like Russell
pacing is
said,
off though.
some of the faces look kind of weird.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's not bad digital, but as someone who does have the paper copies, like the coloring is even better, like on paper than like the
Yeah.
digital.
They printed it on
Yeah.
that first really glossy paper that they started using in the mid '90s, which still looks actually really good to this day.
Yeah, the
Holds
colors
up
pop a
well.
lot better on that paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still blows my mind that this is 95. Like,
I know. Yeah. Almost 30
wasn't like
years ago.
this is when Marvel was dying, right? Like, so,
Well, just about.
Well, as a
yeah.
DC fan, Marvel's always been dying in one way or another. But
mhm.
yeah, they're on the verge of bankruptcy. Well, this is the point where they're like trying to make all these decisions to save themselves from bankruptcy, but ended up making it worse. And definitely the 2000 crash is all during this time, all result of all the choices they made during this time.
Yeah.
Looking at you trying to make everything a team. Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
And then breaking them up. It's like, no, it worked. What are you doing?
I know. Well, again, Lilith, like Chichester tells us, I mean, you always have to have a gimmick for them to promote your stuff. Either a big event or, hey, look who's teaming up with who.
Yeah, it's dumb.
It is dumb. And when they had like 4 different umbrellas, there was the Spider-Man umbrella, the X umbrella, the Avengers umbrella, and then everything else.
The street level umbrella. Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
where the
over
Punisher, Ghost Rider.
over the edge. They call it over the edge.
Over the edge thing was so weird because it was like Daredevil, Ghost Rider. They lumped the Hulk in there. It's like,
it's like
the Hulk.
big.
Yeah, so dumb. Yeah.
Well, he is one of those miscellaneous characters.
Yeah.
Like, we have a Hulk, but you hardly ever know what to do with them when you have him on a team. So
Yeah.
or even a team up for that fact. So it's like,
especially in that era, they didn't really know what to do with him.
Well, I mean, the Hulk is like that stronger character, Superman. It's like, oh, you need a big threat for him and a team, you know?
Yeah. But they kept trying, bless their hearts.
Like he always says, leave Hulk alone.
Exactly.
That's right. Yes.
I relate to Hulk the most. Just let me be in Vegas and leave me alone.
Oh yeah, Lilith. Yes, Lilith identifies with Hulk better than anyone because yes.
Well, Joe fix it specifically.
Yeah.
Stay in Vegas, leave me alone, and Lilith smack.
I'm telling you, one of my favorite things I ever got was that stupid little Hulk smash Funko Pop Valentine thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's also got a little bit of the Devil Hulk in her too, so we know. But
I don't know what Denny was thinking. This is so weird. I wish I could read the book titles. That's what pisses me off the most about this issue. Like, I think it would have been cool if he would have gave us like little Easter eggs for the books that Brian stole from the rectory.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Azrael number 9 here. We're at the last one. All right, number 9.
Pop the champagne.
We made it.
Number 9.
I can't believe that I read 6 through 10. I read one more than I needed to.
Oh, whoops.
F in the chat for Russell.
Oh.
F in the chat for Russell's sanity.
We'll get to that next month, kids. That Underworld Unleashed crossover issue.
Oh yeah.
It's not that bad.
Boy.
It's better than this.
No, it is better than this. It is.
Yes.
Because Azrael
and Azrael's not in it.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I said what I said.
And it has Vic Sage and Lady Shiva in it. It's automatically better.
Yeah.
And we get that other Azrael that you were asking about last time, Russell.
Mm-hmm. And Kadabra.
Gonna reach out and grab you. Speaking of getting grabbed. So we got a helicopter fight over the desert.
Yes, like a Schwarzenegger movie here. All right.
Exactly.
Azrael number 9, October 1995. Azrael on the Run, Part 1, Breakout. Pretty much same theme. All right. Stepping out of the destroyed hovercraft, Azrael quickly defeats the men who are sent by Ra's al Ghul to abduct him and his friends. Azrael, Sister Lilhy, and Brian then go to the camp of Ra's al Ghul to get some rest. But during the night, Azrael seems to be in some kind of catatonic state and leaves the camp alone. He steals a car and drives away.
Takes off.
Even he's sick of these issues. All right.
This sums it up, guys.
Oh, like
yeah,
face. Yeah.
Yeah. That is absolutely true.
So this is the issue where Lily's like, I'm cute and I have fruit.
I
call that fruit, but
and
these kumquats.
You knew what they were doing. You knew what they were doing when she undresses in front of Talia, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah,
oh,
you my cobra."
Slather my cobra.
I wonder if my wrist is ready for that.
It was a resounding no.
And Talia's legs, my God, they are longer. They are longer than any human's legs should be.
Those legs scare me.
But
she can crush a man with those things, you know.
Don't get me started on Brian's socks though.
No. Brian is dressed appropriately. His outfit says everything I think about him.
What, Hawaiian
the most accurate way.
Those big ass socks. Yeah,
unbuttoned shorts. It looks like.
Yeah, totally.
Just a mess of a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that tracks. I mean, if he was dressed too well, I'd be like, "Oh, come on."
I identify.
Yeah.
I identify with Brian the most.
Oh no.
The service will see to the men's comfort. With permission, I will attend to you myself, Sister Lilhy.
And Lily sees Brian's Brian.
Oh
yeah. And he apologizes that.
I'm sorry it's so inadequate.
That's the first.
Is this the original Batman Damned? Like, what is going on?
That's the first naked man she's seen, and he's like, "Oh,
yeah,
sorry, it wasn't someone a little hunkier."
And the weird thing about this page where she sees it, okay, so you get the close-up panel at the bottom right, and that looks normal. But like the far away shot, she looks like a Jack Kirby drawing from 1964. And I'm like, what happened here? That's not the same human. That's not the same human. It's
Forced perspective, Russell.
She saw that cock and she was like, wow.
It changes you. For better or for worse, I can't say, but it changes you truly.
I was going to say at least half our panel here. Yeah, seeing that it changes you, doesn't it?
It does.
It does. He should have said it don't matter. I got whiskey dick anyway. It don't matter.
What a waste of water.
The Lazarus pit fixed that, remember?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh my lord! So are we saying that's a pit full of liquid Viagra? Is that what we're saying?
I mean, yeah.
Actually, it's
I
blue
mean,
chew.
did fix Ra's al Ghul's hairline, so I don't know. That's a choice.
You get in the
shaves that.
You get in the Lazarus pit, and you immediately get a sponsorship from Blue Chew. That's just what it is. That's
glad somebody can get a sponsorship from Blue Chew around here.
I also liked how Brian was like, yeah, one of your guys was hitting on Lily, and Talia was like, I will murder him myself.
Tell me which one.
You know, it was the smarmy looking one, and
I
she
think
knew
they're getting
immediately.
her confused with her sister. But
I know. She's like, I'll
That's
take
an Arrow reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
What was her sister's name? Nissa?
Yeah.
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 Thanks for making me remember Arrow.
I mean, she was in the comics a little too. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, how old did Ross say he is? Like 400 years old or something? I mean, he's gonna have more than one kid. Come
He
on.
lost count.
He's got a
though,
harem, low key. We just don't talk about it. So
right.
A harem of
No,
daughters. Come one, come all.
Hey,
I mean, from it's good bartering chip to get money and forge alliances. Like when you think about the actual how long he's actually been alive, he hasn't grown with the times.
I mean now it doesn't matter who the woman is. He's the creepy old man dating the younger woman.
Yeah,
Rachel
it's giving Edward from Twilight. Yes.
Yeah.
Unless he's dating
Without
like
the sparkles.
Big
Wonder
Barda or
Woman.
something.
Yeah.
Big
Wonder
Barda
Woman.
would never. Don't you
No.
even put that man.
Big Barda would crush Ra's al Ghul.
And not in the way he
would.
likes.
Yeah, not in a good way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love Barda so much.
Speaking of which, I got to read that new Birds of Prey
Yeah.
with her in.
Yes, you do.
Kelly Thompson. That is good. Yes.
Yeah, I want to read. I want to get caught up on that.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
All right.
I've subjected all of you.
No, wait. I gotta get my quote in from this issue because this is what I think about Denny every time I read a freaking Azrael book. Where is he going? Where could he possibly be going? It's like just because you look shaded doesn't mean you can get away with it, sir.
It's reading this after reading the question. I'm like, this is not the same person. This is not the same writer. But it is.
It
Well,
is.
again,
yeah.
I mean, what was the time? I mean, this is what 10 years after the question or something, Lil?
Yeah,
Yeah.
about 10 years.
About
yeah.
that. Yeah, eight or 9 or 10. Yeah.
Listen, sometimes I have to remind myself he's the guy that wrote the best Green Arrow. I just have to remind myself of that sometimes because I be side-eyeing him, especially the Azrael stuff.
This is the guy that wrote the Joker's 5-Way Revenge. And now
No,
he's
that
making.
tracks. No, that tracks for them in comparison. That tracks.
I think it's just prolonged exposure to Batman, and Ray's like, scream it!
Yeah.
At least he didn't have Joker being half monkey.
Oh, wait. He's going to be related to the Monkey Prince. Mark my words. Just give it time.
Oh, yeah.
A
That'll get
mystical
Ray to read it.
connection.
That'll
Yeah,
get Ray to
exactly.
read
He
it.
doesn't like the
That's
hee hee
true.
ha ha funny man, though.
No, we don't talk about the hee hee ho ho man.
This was an absolute mess, and it's such a shame that it had to fall through issue 6 through 9.
I know,
But
right?
at the same time, it does get better from here.
It does get better.
In 10
yeah.
issues,
does.
it gets way better.
This will be
It
the worst. This will be the worst of the Azrael.
It's a rough beginning. It's a shaky
I was
beginning
gonna
of the
say-
series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the first 5, I was like, okay, this isn't that bad.
It had
I'm
world
in this.
building, and yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then here, I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah. With the
is
monkey
going
stuff.
on?
Yeah.
I think
I
Archie
almost
Goodwin
lost
was on
it. It
vacation and he
broke
just
me.
rubber stamped it.
never mind.
You're
Anytime
probably
you get a
right.
bad string of issues on any side, I don't care if the big two. It's like that editor had to be on vacation. He's like, yeah, just let it go through. It's Denny. We trust him.
Yeah,
He should basically be the editor on this anyway.
Yeah, Denny's an editor. He knows what he's doing. Yeah.
I blame Chuck Kim.
It's like
Yeah, he's the assistant
you know.
editor. He's like, well, hell, if Archie's on vacation, I'm going on vacation too.
Yeah, because he didn't have to do all that animal stuff. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, that needed an editor to look at that and go, what the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing? Kids read this.
basically all you had to do is like, yeah, ancient chemicals. And you basically, it should have been the, Saint
They
Thomas.
could have gave him the actual, he's an angel origin. Like, hello.
Something
Yes,
like that.
Or
Or
Antichrist, whatever,
The divine
whatever.
thing.
either that
Yeah.
or Saint Dumbass back in the day just created the first medieval version of the super soldier, whatever. Yeah, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, and we missed out on the Saint Dumas being hinted that they were behind the Nazi party and every bad thing that's ever happened in the world.
Oh, they were pulling the strings behind everything.
This ain't Hydra.
Well,
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah,
what I think what they actually said.
Poor Denny only took 10 years to lose his.
Yeah. This is the guy that named Optimus Prime. Damn it.
Oh, I know.
F in the chat, guys. F in the chat.
Here we go.
All right, are we done?
Yeah, we're done for sure.
Yeah.
I almost feel like we don't even need to do plugs.
Autobots.
Wrong podcast, babes.
No, we do. That's too clean an ending for us. All right. All right. So yes, you got a full month of Lilith. So congratulations, kids.
I'm so sorry.
No, the kids love you.
It was still fun. It was still fun chatting about these issues, even though that they were a train wreck.
That's what I said. Sometimes
Those are the best issues because then you can just poo on it. And you don't have to be all serious.
Yeah.
Like, oh yes, the colorist definitely did his best work on this issue.
Yeah.
Oh yes. See.
Yeah.
Can take a big globulus on it.
That's right.
You can wipe your big globulus with it.
Two globuluses are better than one.
All right. Again, Lilith, I made you go through this. Okay, this will be the February episode. So you and I have already done the 3 Batman Teenage Mutant Turtle crossover episodes.
Nice.
So there you go, Lilith. That'll be your reward for doing this.
I just can't believe the universe hated me enough to make this the 169th episode. I just can't believe it. Phil finagled it. I know he did something. I know you did. You could have took your time on those other issues.
No, you know what? It's good call for taking September off because then Justin and I were just flying through the Azrael in September.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's your fault, Lil.
Oh.
Excuse me for having a life.
Excuse me for wanting to get drunk and laid in Vegas. Out there.
She really is Joe Fixit.
She is. You think we're exaggerating? All right. Oh, but in March, Lilith and I are going to be doing some Batman 66 episodes.
Ooh, very cool.
Sausage Man.
If you can't enjoy Batman 66, you're a miserable old coot. I'm sorry. Ray, you're going to have to give it a chance.
Are you talking about like the actual show or like the comics from based on
the show.
Episodes.
The comics are good too, but the show is actually pretty funny when you take it into context.
It is.
Yeah.
It's camp. Camp is the best
It's
way to,
totally
to
campy,
consume Batman.
Yeah.
I love
can't
that
take it
those comics did like villains that weren't in the show. I loved that.
Yeah.
Like I think Scarecrow and Bane and Two-Face, but that's pretty cool.
Because because I mean, the first episode we're going to do a 2-part King Tut episode.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
The second one we're going to do when Penguin runs for mayor.
Oh, okay.
And then the third one we're going to do the 3-part Londinium.
Oh, Londinium. Oh, I love it. That's
And then at the end of the month, the boys will be back as we cover Azrael 10 through 12.
See, that homework won't go to not for not, Russell.
Yeah, just try to remember that for a month, Russell.
I want to pitch Azrael 66 to DC. That's
Please don't. They're desperate. Please don't.
Hold shit to the Holy Word, Saint Dumas, chum.
You know, honestly, I would be more interested in a Saint Dumas prequel than anything to do with Azrael. I think that world that they set up, but they didn't explore it enough. I think that would be cool.
You mean like an Azrael?
Well, I like Da Vinci Code, so that's how I assume it would be.
The greatest comic of all time.
No, don't listen to me. Read that newer Azrael mini. Was that Dan Waters that did that?
Yeah,
that's amazing. That was an amazing series.
No, even I liked it. So yeah, it was really good.
Even Lilith liked it. All right, kids. So yeah, send us your thoughts. Could you stand this Azrael? Send your thoughts on the upcoming stuff. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes Lunatics episodes, social media, merchandise, And the Patreon. I already told them, yes, in February, Lilith, we're covering the AVNs, right?
Yep.
Nice.
She's like, hell yeah. All right. So, and once again, yes, we promised and we delivered. Lilith and the Patreon are more
vicious and brutal than ever
in 2024.
And you'll definitely walk away probably saying,
oh, that's naughty.
And
I love it.
and in the case of February, double biscuits for me or croissants, whatever you're into.
Double biscuits for me. Some dicks waving around in here.
all right, so find everything all in one place. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. All right, now the easiest plug of all. Lilith is nowhere on social media.
No. You can friend me on Facebook. Just don't be a creepo. But first, before
you
you do that, download all the both feeds. Go outside and touch some grass while you listen to podcasts.
The Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast. Yes. So you can friend Lilith on Facebook like your grandma. So all right. All right. Now who has the less amount? Of course. Russell, where can people find you?
You can find me and Justin on Gamma Charge, the strongest podcast.
Marvel podcast.
The strongest
Marvel podcast there is.
Suck it,
The
Lilith.
Marvel podcast.
Suck it, Lilith.
Presenting Russell.
Justin, I think we can leave. He's gonna fall. He's teetering.
That's like your opinion, man.
Well, that escalated.
Come on, finish your plugs.
Yeah. Oh, that's the first time a woman told you to hurry up and finish. I'll wrestle.
Whoa. Usually doesn't take me that long. Anyway,
oh, that's
no sense in wasting everybody's time. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah. Maximize my minutes. You can also you can find me on Tomes of Evil. Yeah, there you yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah,
what a surprise your editor of your podcast was from.
Best editor on planet Earth. Best editor on planet Earth.
I have the best editor myself. Marvel podcast. Oh! I have the best devious underhanded hit woman in the podcasting. Just suck it.
Touche.
Tomes of Evil, where we have villain spotlights and Hobgoblin retrospective, and
gobble.
we oh God, I just lost it.
Get it out, Junior.
Gone the Form of Man, the Etrigan podcast is on there, and soon to be our Godzilla show that we're going to start. Very excited for that.
Are you going to cover that Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, or like what order are you guys going in?
Well, we're not doing it in like a specific order, but we're starting out with those IDW. They just put out IDW is basically doing their version of
I saw
collections. That. Yeah, so we're doing those first, and then like the Marvel Godzilla is getting an omnibus later this year, so we're gonna probably do that later.
Are you gonna cover the movies too, or
just comics?
Okay.
We feel like there's enough Godzilla movie podcasts out there, so we'll just do the comic books.
Save the movies for anniversary episodes, like episode 50 or something.
God. Yeah. Do you know how many anniversaries you would have to cover all those movies?
Yeah.
He's got more movies than James Bond. And then Predator and Prey with our friend Ray, Marvel Snap Champion of the Universe, where we talk about the Predator movie franchise. And I'm going to turn the microphone over to Justin.
You can find me over here with Phil once a week on Marvel Tales. We talk about a different Marvel story every week. Actually, by the time this episode comes out, we'll be doing a whole month on Hawkeye.
Oh, 3 weeks.
And
yeah,
3 weeks, and a couple of episodes on ROM Space Knight.
Yes.
Super
Nice.
excited about.
In
Yes.
honor of that Romnibus coming out. Yeah,
That's right. The
Years
Romnibus
ago.
is on its way soon. And also, we can be found with Tyler twice a month over on Electric Mullet, the Superman podcast, where we talk about some post-crisis Superman. And last but certainly not least, the Lost Library of Legends, my solo project, is still going. And by the time that this episode comes out, I will have a spotlight on a 1991 Impact Comics title called The Jaguar.
Superior Puss.
Meow.
Not to be confused with the Spank Bank.
Right, yes.
Also, I think
It's with a fork and spoon.
Lilith, we still need you to come on Tomes of Evil to talk about this guy.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Whenever. Just let me know.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Although
a while ago.
I don't know how we're going to narrow down his appearances into one episode, but we'll figure it out somehow.
Have to
I'm
be the
always
best
down for a
guy.
good part 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever.
Sweet.
Cool.
Oh, it looks like the Spank Bank is already taken. Of course it is.
I'm just going to call mine the Lost Library of Shit. That's it.
The Lost Library Spank Bank. Anyway. All right, kids. Thanks for joining us again. When you hear this, the next episode will be some Batman 66. So
Get your red phone ready.
And then
That's
those two gentlemen at the bottom will join me at the end of next month for Azrael 10 to 12.
Things start to take a little bit of a better turn for Azrael.
Look at him, man. He's going through Mountain Dew withdrawal. Look at that.
Same.
Is it Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow?
Mellow Yellow
Meller
is a
Yeller.
great product. It is.
I don't deny that.
You know what was a good replacement though? It was Surge, but they stopped making that.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that.
All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Remember to join us same bat time.
Same bat channel.
Oh.
We are the night, the Batman podcast.
No, just
Turning
said
the water into jelly.
No, just said the strongest spank bank there is.
The strongest Spank Bank there is.